Hey guys, I'm Logan Richardson, Season 12, Episode 1 of Criminal Minds. Here we go. Season 12, Season 12, Season 12, Season 12. We gotta catch some serial killers. Jesus. Is he stabbed?
What do you think, Chief?
I don't know.
Do we need to call in the FBI?
I don't know.
It's been, what, 3 years?
Officer Dewey.
Yes, Chief.
Shut up. How is he?
You need to see this.
Dewey.
Call the
Yes, Chief.
FBI.
Call the FBI.
Arriba. Arriba.
I'm from the Bronx, lady. You want to do this in Spanish? No hay problema, pero un poquito estúpido porque tú no hablas español.
You have it? On the hood.
Everything you need to pass as a Mexican citizen.
Yo.
We good, sugar?
All good, baby.
That's half of what we paid for. This way.
They're on the run for something. Oh, are these one of the...
You take that, you come out on the other end just outside of Socorro.
You're coming with us.
I wasn't part of the deal.
It is now.
What? What's happening?
Earl, it's dark down there.
Your cell phone has a light. Use it. Get going.
Why is he going with... Why does... I don't even understand why that guy wants him to go with them.
Ready to escape from prison.
Make a difference?
That's what I thought.
Not as long as I get paid.
Can we send down our boy?
Yeah, baby. Send it down.
Wait. Show me the damn light.
Good.
You're FBI. Is this the new guy?
You know, you didn't need to risk it. We had sharpshooters in there.
Yeah, shooters miss.
Wait a second. I mean, I know everything is digital now, but I still like to do this old school.
How many we got left?
Well, let's see. 13 serial killers escaped from prison in May. With your help, we're down to 5.
Ah.
So how come you're not on our team full time?
I told Agent Hodgner, I'm a manhunter.
You've done us a whole lot of good.
There's already 5.
Rossi, I appreciate the offer, I do. But I can't sit around brainstorming about these guys. I need the chase.
Fair enough.
No. So he's not the new...
We think he's back in Tempe. He let a survivor go this morning in an arm spreader. Daniel Cullen.
When do we start?
We just did.
What we got?
Do you know what it means?
Yes, we do.
just taunting us now. Hey. Hey. Look at the new squad. Interesting.
Then we visited the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower, and the best part of all was that on the flight back, Mom walked me through every moment of it. I didn't even have to prompt her.
That's so great.
What did I miss while I was gone? Tell me about Agent Alves.
Let's see. He bounced between different divisions.
Agent Alves.
Task force.
Former Army Ranger, right?
Covered most of Iraq's worst hellholes. He's a first in, last out kind of guy.
What does Garcia think about him?
Hey,
Good morning.
how was your weekend?
I don't really discuss my personal life with my coworkers.
Really?
If you must know, I hung out with my boyfriend, who is super hot and awesome and totally in love with me. We stayed in, and he helped me with some fingering techniques for my clarinet, which I practice, and he helps me. And this conversation is making me uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. I must go. Agent Hoster needs me.
I made lasagna.
I do not care.
This poor guy.
We compare pictures of the old victims with pictures of the new victims and see what's different.
House. You see this?
Yes. See what? I see we need everybody.
Will do.
What do you guys see?
I think I saw something if you would just put it back up. Ah, yes. Oh!
Hey. Luke Alves.
The,
Hi, I'm Dr. Spencer.
the way that it's written
No
is...
handshaking, right? Your reputation precedes you.
So, during his sentencing statement, he said, "I don't kill because I don't have to." He sounds like an injustice collector. How'd you finally catch him?
Cullen was always a suspect. We just couldn't get an ID. So my partner went deep cover, and we caught him in the act.
The details of the Cullen case are the same except for one.
The cuts on the latest victim are shallow and show definite hesitation marks. Doesn't make sense from his first victim. Cullen inflicted as much pain as possible.
Yeah.
Brian Phillips doesn't match Cullen's previous injustice collector victimology, and the message this time is BAU when we had nothing to do with his initial arrest 3 years ago.
Ooh.
So, look, maybe he met someone in prison who told him all about us, but more likely...
This isn't Daniel Coleman.
If someone's out there copying Cullen, it could still lead us to him, and I want in on that.
I need everyone to look for any other discrepancies between the copycat and Cullen. Tara's going to interview the latest victim and see what he remembers.
Let's go.
When I was 12, I came home from summer camp, and two of my closest friends...
It'd be absolutely hilarious if this is the guy. He just did it to
It was
himself.
the first time I noticed how quickly life can change. You think...
Help us catch the man who did this. And you can take back control of your life.
How?
Walk me through it, okay?
Walk us through
2
the
days
pain
ago,
and suffering.
You clocked up from work. Where did you go?
Straight home. I was on the table, but I couldn't see anything.
They've never had... This app's never done that before.
Like a white plastic bag. There was a mask. Like a gas mask. But it was...
Ah, okay, yeah.
But that's the second time that you've mentioned white. So...
What is
are you
white?
trying to remember?
Yeah, something's white.
And then I heard him speak.
Are you ready? Breathe it in. There you go. You're not Brian.
And then I passed
Excuse me?
out because that's when he started cutting
Okay.
bubblegum.
Bubblegum?
That sounds crazy, but I swear.
Like a... Maybe a, like
that
a...
was my bubblegum.
Like a dentist kind of thing?
Doesn't sound crazy at all, Brian.
I don't even know how would that...
Bubblegum? For real?
We've seen the use of aerosolized drugs before. One called scopolamine puts you in a catatonic state. The other, sevoflurane, is used during dental surgery. It puts you in a suggestible, almost hypnotic trance.
And because it's used in dental
Dentist.
surgery, it tastes and smells like bubblegum.
And that's why we think the unsub
Is a
this guy.
dentist.
Looks like you get to hunt a fugitive after all, just not the one you thought.
But I'm bumping on two things. Number
Why would
one,
he do this?
Peter Lewis should be doing everything he can to stay hidden.
Yeah.
And number two, if he's going to surface again, why would he copy another guy's style?
Well, he obviously has some agenda that's not clear to us yet, but we need to consider a more pressing problem. Peter Lewis is a mad
I don't think that's him at all.
He plans for every variable. What is it?
I've got a call here about a Jennifer Giroux. The caller listed the address as 54321 Rossi Avenue.
Wow, this guy is really baiting us, isn't he?
Okay, it came from my burner phone.
This guy.
GPS on. I'm sending you the address now.
No, send it to Hutch and Tara.
There ain't no way, man. I just don't believe it's him.
Please.
Hutch.
What the hell?
Hutch.
These are all heavy-duty antidepressant and antipsychotic drugs. This one's for PTSD.
Play out the scenario. Someone like her inhales Peter Lewis's drugs. What's he trying to induce?
DID? You're talking split personality.
Technically, it's an updated diagnosis for multiple personality disorder.
Both of our victims share the same diagnosis, and Brian has it too. That's a small victimology pool.
One that's localized here. The University of Tempe has a summer camp that helps kids with dissociative disorders.
And Garcia's contacting all the doctors and administrators. It's got to be where he's finding his victims.
So he's telling this alternate to cut his victims like the Crimson King, and he would need to keep dosing him to
Okay.
an illusion.
Peter Lewis never liked to kill.
Yes, okay, yes, I had DID. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it matters.
I haven't had a break since I was 12. It's not who I am anymore.
Look, that summer camp you went to, did Chelsea Carter go
That
there?
right there just reminded me of George from Grey's Anatomy.
This guy is trying to induce a dissociative break. So I need
So this
you to tell me
is
who your alternate identity
Mr.
are.
Scratch's phone.
No, absolutely not. How can you even ask me that?
Because it will help us with our investigation.
They're girls, all right? Integrative therapy?
Yes. It's also called unification therapy. It's the best known treatment for DID.
When the patient recognizes his alternates as extensions of one whole. That's what they taught me at camp.
And those two friends you told me about, the ones that moved away,
Yeah, that was done.
I need you to confirm the names of the other kids that went to camp with you because
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, proceed.
So I'm up to speed on all the fugitives this team is hunting, which means that I read up on all of Peter Lewis's victims. And I saw that.
I was one of them.
Don't you want to kill him?
You want to kill Daniel Cullen?
I took an oath to uphold the laws of this country. So anyone that asks, tell them that we caught him in the act, which is the truth. What I don't tell them is that the act that I caught him in was him cutting open my partner, who he somehow figured out was FBI.
That men like Daniel Cullen and Peter Lewis belong in 5-foot by 8-foot cells where they can live out their lives as failures instead of dying thinking that they accomplished something.
I'm not there yet.
Let's talk about right now. I wanted you on this case because I know that you're trying to find
disagree.
Cullen. And
Well, for that guy,
there's something
I
in his
probably agree
profile
with,
that you're
but
not agreeing with. And I'd like to know what it is.
this guy, no.
You're not gonna like it.
Then everybody should hear it.
So he had the resources in place before we arrested him.
A safe house to stay in,
There's
backed
a
up
plan.
supplies of his drugs.
He could have gone anywhere in the country. I mean, anywhere in the world, probably.
Well, he had the highest concentration of targets with the ID here.
You said he wouldn't reveal himself until his plan was foolproof. Right? This isn't foolproof. Brian and Chelsea have been failures. So what part of his plan has worked? Us. He's courted our attention from the beginning. Where I keep hitting a wall is why.
especially if he already has a list of all the kids that went to that camp.
Maybe we need to reevaluate our presumptions.
And we're compiling the very list he would want.
We know all of his tricks. We're not going to give him the list. Police aren't. How is he going to get it?
Brian, I asked Officer Dewey to go over the list with him once Garcia had something.
Shit.
Oh, God, Hutch, I'm so sorry.
When you hear the names you remember, this is what you'll do. This is what you'll do.
I need a moment.
Oh. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Try not to flinch.
He took his phone. Peter Lewis has the list.
Tara, there's no way we could have predicted this.
We're shooting this bastard on sight.
Chief, if you do that, we lose our best lead on Peter Lewis.
I don't care.
We will care when he kills more people.
Well, now we know who the copycat is.
But what's scientifically revolutionary is that Peter Lewis isn't just inducing already existing.
I said that earlier, and I was like, you know, they're kind of focusing on this guy a lot. Maybe he's the unsub.
Literature.
It is possible that the right box effects and torture.
Peter Lewis never tortured before.
He does mentally by hypnotizing his victims into self-harm, explains Brian's shallow wounds.
Tell you mean to cut himself?
It was all there in the story that he told me. I just didn't see it.
God.
DID is usually the result of trauma. If Peter Lewis could build an alternate like this to hypnotic suggestion, it means that Brian has some propensity for psychopathy in his past.
Tell me.
Cullen handmade his. Peter Lewis knew that. Knew enough to copy the lock bolt mechanism. Not enough to sew it himself. Machine stitched this.
So he had to order it.
Oh!
Ready and waiting.
Garcia, we need leather experts in the Phoenix and Tempe area.
Yeah, I think the leather experts might have asked too many questions. Garcia, if you don't mind checking sex shops and BDSM specialists, more extreme the better.
I will send Agent Alvis that list now.
Screw this guy. It's not your fault.
How can I help?
Brian's parents are going to be here in a few minutes. Can you sit in on the interview and just make sure I don't miss anything?
I will. And you won't.
Brian was always a sensitive child. We did our best.
Can you keep him from hurting himself? Or anyone else?
Oh, we're gonna try, but he's wanted for the murder of a police officer.
It was a closed adoption. When we received him, he had these scars.
The pediatrician told us that somebody in the foster care system had smashed bottles across him and then cut him with a jagged glass. And then he would go into like a chant, like a mantra. We thought he was self-soothing at first. And then we realized that he was talking like
Girls, right? Okay, this is very important. What would he say when he talked like that?
Yeah, this guy ordered this arm sweater. Two of them, actually.
Two of them? So where's the other one?
Yeah, okay, the guy who ordered them, the name he left on the invoice was Dr. Spencer Reed.
Son of a bitch.
Did he pay with my credit card also?
Cash.
he was all up in your business, boy wonder. He
That's
used your
crazy.
social security number to do a change of address and everything. But speaking of addresses, we have a local one for him.
Peter Lewis copied a specific detail of Cullen's arm spreader, one that wasn't in a public record. The only way he could have gotten it is if the real Crimson King has been a part of this all along.
No way.
I have to go. But I'm leaving you with a gift.
No way.
Who is it? His name is Daniel Cullen. He thinks he's the Crimson King. What will you do about that?
That's wild.
Try to keep Brian calm. We're on our way.
FBI, drop the weapon! The Crimson King doesn't kill. He doesn't have to, remember?
If you let him go, he has to live the rest of his life as a failure. Isn't that what you really want?
No, that's not good enough. Back off! I mean it!
We can't do that. Okay, someone told you to do this.
Nobody hurt me, I hurt them.
Yes, they did hurt you. They cut you when you were little. Do you remember Eliza? Angelica? What they used to say to you at the foster home to calm you down. No one is going to hurt you like that ever again.
Damn.
Yeah, I promise.
Damn.
Brian, it's for your own protection, okay? Take him into custody for your safety.
Oh my God, what did I do?
I'm gonna be with you every step of the way.
Damn.
I'm not leaving your side. I'm gonna ride with him downtown.
Both of you.
No, don't thank us. You're under arrest.
Okay, for what? What did I do? You must have dosed him to make him lose his memories so he couldn't get any answers out of him.
No, we met 3 years ago. What's my partner's name?
I don't know.
You're faking it.
Luke.
You're faking it. What's your name? What's your name? Say it.
I don't know. Tell me. Please.
Oh man. He ruined everything that he was about. That's crazy.
Brian was just a test case. He'll do this again.
We have the same list. We're contacting everybody on it. But you're right. He will try to do this again. Do you want to help catch him?
Yeah. What?
There's resources in the depth of his
Welcome to the team.
time. It's a commitment. You'll have to take a full profiling load too.
$500.
$560.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Welcome to the team.
Thanks.
I will take the stairs.
No, you won't. Because you're gonna have to get used to me, all right? Now, SSA Luke Galvez with the behavioral analysis unit.
No way.
Okay, SSA in training, but still gonna have to figure out how to be nice to me.
This is my nice face. Oh, ha. Who gave you that?
So, Garcia.
Yeah, what about it? Actually, it's from the family that took me in after my parents died. So thanks for reminding me of that painful memory.
So what are you doing tonight, Chica? Hanging out with your Canadian boyfriend that totally exists?
Okay, he does totally exist. And he's not Canadian. And why does it even matter what we're doing? What are you doing, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Blansom?
Just kicking it with Roxy. It's my girl. Yeah, you should meet her sometime. You love her.
Does she love you?
Yeah, she adores me.
Tell her to call me when she's come to her senses.
It won't replace. It won't replace Morgan.
The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. William Shakespeare.
There you are.
We are back. Another season. More chaos. I'm excited. The killer in this was kind of... He's gonna go into a mental hospital. The main problem with this is he's going to have to start all over again. And it's going to be a longer journey because you killed, well, yeah, you killed someone, and you did other things, and he's, even though it wasn't him necessarily, he was being kind of forced to do it and whatnot, you still can't just go right back out there and, you know, you're living your life like where you left off. Like, you can't do that. So, it's going to be a long process for him, but he's one of the... He'll get out, you know, and he'll get there one day, and he'll be able to resume that life. It's not going to be like a prison. It's not going to be... So it's going to... He needs help. I'm excited. Two new characters, one new character, mainly, and then the other one is just officially on the team now, I feel like. Because last season, she was there and not there, and there and not there, and now she's on the team, and she's part of the team fully, because she's in the intro thingy, and then we have a new guy, and yeah. I like Tara. I don't know about this other guy yet. He's very, very funny, and hasn't done anything to annoy me yet. So, I mean, I'm sure I'll like him. He's not Morgan, and he's not, and she's not Prentice, but, you know, it happens. It happens. And we will get through this. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all